All right, good morning. Market's going to go open up in 30 seconds. All right, market's open. So we're getting a little pump so far. Dang, really ripping. Up 60 points so far. Almost blew your prop yesterday. Dang, what happened? I mean, price action yesterday definitely wasn't anything that good. So I could see why it could happen. Took so many bad trades yesterday and not writing it down. Dang, that's literally the worst. I took like just 2 or 3. They weren't, I don't know if they were terrible, but I got just kind of chopped up, you know? But after the third loss, I was down like 220. I stopped trading on that account and strategy. But yeah, not the best day in general. But yeah, always good to write it down and just keep track and be accountable of why you lost trades, and obviously don't want to make the same mistakes in the future. Yeah, I think that's smart. Take the first entry that sets up. Take a mini. Bold, but I don't dislike it. As long as you have enough room for the risk. Down 1300 out of 500 or 1500. What am I saying? That's why. Okay. Exactly room for one risk. Dang, yeah. Well, good luck. But yeah, definitely. I like that idea. I think just go for TP for Sentry. Oh, you already did it. You're already done. Up 300. Let's go. I thought you were saying that was your plan. That makes more sense. Yeah, that open long through the EMAs was pretty good. Except I'm not a big fan of the trading on like the opening candle. But it's set up pretty nicely, so. Could have ran longer, but TP was definitely the play. Yeah, TP is it's always smart. Like, it's nice to say, oh, I got this really big win because I went for like some other type of TP. But having just a nice TP, it's simple. And it's always good just to lock in a nice win. Especially since we did kind of undo a little bit of the momentum on the 15-minute. With bull flag kind of playing out right now. This 15-minute EMA on NQ is kind of just going nowhere, though. Kind of stuck down here. Even the 5 minutes making a little bit more progress. It was a 5 points. TP could have done a 7 points. TP was happy with the 300 for consistency. Yeah, that makes sense. Cannot complain at all with 300. But next time I might go for 7. ATR's a little low on NQ. Normally I target like 30 points on a trade like this, or one of these trades I might set up. But right now I'd be targeting like 23, 24 points. So a little bit less.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Well, shoot. Don't know where that those sellers came from. Must have read that wrong. Nah, you're chilling. Yeah, that makes sense. But obviously, I shouldn't need people to, you know, tell me what trades to take or not take. But obviously, I'm still kind of learning how this strategy works. But yeah, that little slap down was kind of a little random feeling. Even if we are a little bearish overall. I know we're kind of back up in this area. It's kind of tempting. Definitely a little scared of the longs though after that slap. Yeah, a little risky. I'm just glad I got a good fill there. Could have pretty easily gotten some bad slippage there on that move down. Lost an extra like 20 bucks or more. mean, yeah, we're still holding both the EMAs, but we're definitely not going anywhere. This could be it though. Could be a little move up. Yeah, I probably could have tried it again. Just like hypothetically. Seeing it reject off like the 5 and the 15 like this. Get in somewhere around here. And then scale in once we get up here like we are. But like you said, a little risky. Don't really trust the longs after that move down. But it looks like it would have worked out pretty nicely. I think I would have hit TP. Alright, let us David. I'll end up looking at your chart and taking a trade and giving back. So time to eat. Fair enough, brother. I'll see you Monday. Yeah. No worries. Definitely smart. Don't want to give back the bag. All right, market's slowly making its way up. Not really going anywhere. So we're kind of rejecting off the overnight highs currently. Got a little unlucky with that kind of move down right there. But we did hold the EMAs, so we're making our way back up. And I still kind of like the longs. I'm not going to lie. Slowly making its way up. We do got some news coming out in 8 minutes. So definitely don't want to forget about that. Looks like we're taking the highs right now. Yes, also taking the highs. News coming out in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Kind of waiting for that to happen, see what happens. Don't know if they'll do anything crazy, but definitely want to be a little cautious. Price holding up the 1 EMA pretty nicely here. We do have news in like 50 seconds. So definitely don't forget about that. Be smart. All right, here's news. Looks like we're moving a little bit. Pretty nasty wick so far. Pulling back in below the 90 MA. Well, kind of just chopping around here now. We're still holding above the EMA, but looking a little choppy. Might take the highs here. Keep up this uptrend, but we'll see. What's the time frame chart you have? This is the 1 minute that I'm currently looking at. Do you also have a Discord group or YouTube? Yes, I'm on YouTube, and I do have a Discord as well. YouTube is BangerTrades. Should be able to find it if you look it up. I'm live there as well. And then you should be able to find a link to my Discord on my YouTube. I'm still working on getting 1,000 followers on TikTok. Until I do that, I can't put like links in my bio or anything, unfortunately. But we're getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. Just need like 220 more. Well, kind of just waiting for something to happen here. But market's just slowly going up and to the right. Not much we can do about that. Need a better pullback if we're going to get it. Any more trades here? Dang, this price action is gonna put me to sleep soon. We're not even getting a single pullback. I mean, if you got long down here somewhere, this is fantastic for you. I did try to go long there, but then we got unlucky. Entry was a little early, had this massive slap, got stopped out. Thought about the re-entry, but didn't trust the buyers. But it would have been pretty good there. Would have had a nice little win from here to here. And even more if we continue to hold it higher. So, a little unfortunate. I was hoping we'd get another trade here, but I don't know if it's going to happen. All right, chat. Eventually, we're going to get a pullback. Eventually, maybe not anytime soon, but eventually. Oh, would you look at that? Here's a little pullback. Ask and ye shall receive. We'll see if it's like a real pullback though, or just like a kind of fake one. Small little pullback. Or like this kind of pullback. We probably don't want that kind of pullback. That's a little much of a pullback. But if we can get something like maybe down to here, maybe take a trade out the 5-minute EMA. Could be kind of nice. I would say the 15-minute, the higher time frame, better confluence. But for us to pull back to the 15, we got to go down like 70 points. Which might be a little too much. That was almost exciting though. We had a little pullback. Kind of short-lived. But it was better than nothing. Not quite a bull flag or something like that, but might not be a bad entry if you think we're going to keep going up. Since we got back above the EMA there. Might kind of continue here and slowly make its way up. Unless we do take these lows out, make it to the EMA, then get a little bit better of a bounce, better entry. But until then, kind of just hands off. Gotta be patient. Wait for good setup, which we might not get, unfortunately. I was really hoping we get something today besides that first move, which we had the right idea. We just got waked out because of this crazy candle here. mean, yeah, this candle dropped like 50 points in like less than a minute. Closed back above the EMAs. Kind of a weird candle. Probably could have gone back in somewhere in here, like I said. But I don't know if it was quite worth it at the time. In hindsight, though, that's kind of the only entry of the day so far. So what can you do? Gonna play a little battlefield. Normally I don't start this early in the day. I gotta do something here though in the meantime. Instead of just sitting here watching price slowly go up. Don't want to get FOMO or anything crazy like that. There we go. Not sure why I was shooting the drone, but I felt like it was what I wanted to do. Oh, Tech Flute's finally awake. Same setup as yesterday, inverted. Yeah, pretty much. Might try and take this off the 5. I would wait for the 15, but we're like 70 points away. Just had to kill that guy. Yeah, the longs have already been pretty strong. I mean, that's why I started the game already. Because we've just been up and to the right, like slowly, and it's been kind of boring. Very little pullbacks. Except we're getting one here, which could be an entry, but also could be right, kind of a setup for reversal once we take this low out. And break structure to the downside. So I'm definitely a little hesitant to take this, but it might be worth trying. So we did wick into it.
Order filled.
It's kind of tempting. It's not the best entry, but let's see if we continue to reject and get up here. I think 30 points is a good target. So we'll just keep it like this.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. Oh wait, I forgot to scale
Order filled.
twice. I'm gonna say something fell off about that. That's right, we still got it. Just need to figure out how to like make these combine easier. All right, we got it combined. We're good. We're chilling. There we go. Should be in the same spot there at the highs. Got kicked out of the game, but that's fine. Chilling. Actually, might move the target down just a little bit. My ATR's kind of gotten down to 15, just a hair. Actually, I guess if we're looking at the, I forget, the 5-minute ATR instead, so we'll put like 255.
Target filled.
TP. Yes, sir. That was good. Probably could have gone for a little bit more, but I noticed the ATR was kind of dipping down a little bit on the 15 and the 5. So I just brought it down a couple points. Didn't want to miss my TP by a tick, which looks like we had the perfect TP, at least on like the short term. Obviously still might go up and break the highs, but so far looks like we had the perfect TP, so I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, good long there off the 5. Good profit target, good scaling. I did mess up for a second there. I forgot to scale in like twice. Because I was like super ready to scale, but I forget to like double my contracts. But still got it. Made what, like $216 on that one? I feel like I probably made more than that. Yeah, I think I made like 250. I don't think that's showing all of it because I was down like what, 95? Now I'm up 164. Joshy, thank you for the follow. My man. Yes, sir. Nice screen. Yeah, no, nice trade here off the 5 EMA. Kind of bottom of the range too. TP was basically perfect. I did have it up here, but I moved it down just to the last little bit since we were kind of losing a little bit of momentum. ATR was going down a little bit. But even if I kept it up here, I think we'll still hold this EMA. But also, yeah, I probably could have held for the 1 minute RSI for TP. But don't feel bad about that TP at all either. Taking today off. Hey, I can't blame you. Because I think we've talked plenty of times about Fridays and Mondays. Too sleepy. This price action was putting me to sleep for a second with like no pullbacks and just like waiting for something to happen. This could almost be another entry, but I don't know if I'm going to take it. I think I might stick to my one good trade a day. Point TP is always clean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might experiment with other stuff later, but I think, especially like for now, just get a nice TP, especially after this. I mean, actually, I might have gone stopped out there if I didn't take the TP. But also, I think my stop might have been still a little lower. So we probably would have been fine still, but kind of just ranging now, making a little bit of a little range here at the highs. Might just kind of keep chopping around. But yeah, looks like that would have been a nice hold, maybe a good second entry. But not gonna chase or force anything, like I was saying. It's Friday. We're up 164 after a loss in the beginning of the day. So like I'm kind of chilling, kind of not gonna complain. Maybe I'll take another one on a different account. Oh, Band is back. Blue, my fave professional advisor. I like it. I like it. whole team is dying. This has been gone too long. Forgot who he is. I remember his name. I remember you guys had like beef, but I can't remember what kind of beef it was. It might have just been like banter beef. I don't know if it was like real beef or not. Thank you for the follow. TGR got me riding in a Lamborghini. Nice, nice. No, but yeah, today's been a little bit boring. Price action. We kind of just been slowly going up without much pullbacks. And we finally get a couple pullbacks, but we kind of just start ranging around. Which is obviously not ideal. Aftermarket open, no moves for real. Yeah, exactly. Are you trading from Spain? I'm not. Do I sound Spanish? Yo hablo un poquito español. Haha, you got the accent. Well, thank you. That makes me feel kind of cool. I'm just American, so where I'm from, accents are all the rage. If he has fails, 6900, possible short position. Yeah, that makes sense. Same with if NQ fails, like 830, which is doing right now as we speak. So could be a little reversal here. Could dump for a little bit. Could be a fake move also. We'll see. Alejo, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's a grenade. On the chop strat. I could be down for that. I definitely would agree that the Momo is probably done so. Bad push, bad push. Yeah, might wait for the 30. We are at the 40, which could, you know, could bounce between 40 and 60. But I think we might... I might give it a little room in case we do go down a little further. then try the chop strat maybe. He went rogue, really. He was here this morning. He mentioned how he almost blew his account just because he took like some bad trades and stuff. But then he took one trade this morning, he said, off the open. Took a long and caught like a nice $300 or something. So yeah, sounds like maybe he got a little emotional with his trading, over traded a bit. Which definitely happens. But yeah, he left the stream because he was saying if he kept watching the charts, he'd try and make another trade. And I was like, that's fair. So he said he'd be back Monday. Mad how he could have been down that much to begin with. Yeah, I don't think anyone's using Top Step here. I think it's good that they have that option because before it was kind of ridiculous, I think, in my opinion, to charge $50 for a 50K account and then $150 to activate it. So you're paying like $200 for a 50K account. But like Funny Ticks, pretty similar rules like across the board with their accounts, like drawdown, end of day, all that kind of stuff. But you can get a 50K account with no activation fee for like half the price. Oh, dang it. Thought I could get away with that. Had to clarify there with the no beef. What do you guys use? I know some people use Take Profit Trader in the chat, but I've been using Funny Ticks. It's the one at the top of the screen. You could say I'm a little biased, but like I said, I think they're pretty solid in my personal opinion. Their rules are very similar to Top Step, but their accounts are cheaper. So there's not really any reason I wouldn't use them. You can get a 50K account for like around $50 to $60 depending on like the sell. If you use my code, of course. And there's no activation fees. Like I said, it's nice that Top Step gives people the option to not have activation fees. But I think you're still paying like $90. Which like $90 isn't bad without an activation fee compared to before. But Funny Ticks is $90 like without the discount. Yeah. Well, because even me, like, I mean, I think I did pretty well, like, just taking, like, the 3 losses yesterday. Or, like, 2.5. Or whatever it was. You know, and I was pretty quick to say, like, oh, yeah, like, this is just chopping around, like, it's not worth it. But even if I took, like, 4 or 5 trades total, I'd still only be down, like, $500. I'd have to like lose 10 trades to be down 1,000 if I was trading 2 micros. If I was trading 1 micro, I'd have to lose like 20 trades to be down 1,000. And that's on NQ. ES is even smaller as far as like risk and stuff goes. Right, MES is like less volatile. Yeah, $150 activation. Kind of criminal. Which is why I wasn't a big fan of Top Step before. 130 is still not great for activation. I think that's what the new price is for like the 50k. But 90 without activation, it's not bad if you want to trade Top Step. Yeah, I'd definitely say it's worth checking out. Funny Ticks or maybe some of the other ones that are a little cheaper. Seriously, 50 to account at 3x the amount once you pass. Of course, Apex did like the same thing for a while. And they got away with it. I was a victim of it too. You pay like $30 for a 50k account eval when they have like their 80% off. It's like 35 bucks. I'm dead. And then you pay like 140 to activate it. Ooh, I could see that being a problem. Because the chop strat's great. But also the only reason you would like need to use the chop strat is if the market was just not giving you any other good opportunities or trades. But also like typically when we run into that, I like try not to trade very much. So I could see if it's like chopping a lot, or especially like later in the day or like overnight, like during the Asia session and stuff. I could see it being very easy to overtrade. Just try and take like every RSI trade or every, I mean even like this range, like it's like buy here, sell here, buy here. And like in theory it works, but yeah, I think I agree with you. Like the chop strat's, it's good, it has a purpose, but it definitely could be taken advantage of. Right, you don't really need the chop unless like you're trading like a different session. New York session usually has at least one good setup or two. Apex with their 90% deals with $40 activation was absurd. That's a lot better than normal. Unless you meant 140, because that's what it used to be. $40 activation is not as bad though. Chop day? I don't know, we kind of been trending up a little bit. And we chopped around for just a little bit, like 30 minutes. And now we're kind of dumping a little bit. This actually could be RSI trade here and a 15-minute EMA. But we might chop a little bit, we'll see. But yeah, TPT is definitely pretty solid. I don't have a code with them, unfortunately, so that's unfortunate. But they're pretty solid. Daily payouts and everything. Yeah, like TechFlu said, like $90 for a 25K, no activation fee. Well, like I said, funding ticks. It's like $60 for 50K, no activation fee. If you use my code, so definitely check them out. Use my code, helps support the channel. Appreciate it. But also, TPT is pretty solid too. I'm going to try and get a code with them eventually, but last time I requested, they said, no, you don't meet the criteria. But they didn't tell me what the criteria was. They didn't say, oh, you need more subscribers. Or, oh,
Order filled.
you need more viewers or whatever. I don't know. So if you want to send them an angry message, just kidding. Don't do that. Anger is never the option. It's always good to be kind. But if you want to send them a polite message saying, hey, you should give BangerTrades a affiliate code. Maybe they'll listen to you guys. They might get stopped out. Looks like the RSI trade might not be quite ready yet.
Stop filled.
Dang, thought for sure that'd be pretty good though. We might just be a little strong with the sellers here. Yeah, I thought for sure the close green after dipping below the RSI. And then obviously closing above the 15-minute EMA as well. Thought that would be pretty good. Unfortunately, was not. Kind of a tricky spot I'm in. Don't really have an angle on these guys. Oh, he ducked at the last second. I'd say, I don't know. I definitely don't want to be like, what's the term? How do I want to say this? I'd say I've been profitable. At times, I've had good winning streaks, all that kind of stuff. But I'm still working on it overall. Still far from perfect, you could say. Just got stopped out. You did or I did? Because I did. Could try again here. That's only assuming that the RSI strat's gonna kind of work here.
Order filled.
We'll try one more. Well, I might be trading this wrong, but seems pretty solid to me. First one. Could have been pretty good. Unfortunately, it wasn't. This one should be a little bit better though. We're definitely oversold. It's only a matter of time before we move back up. Yeah, the weakness to the EMA. Because I got in right after this green close above it, as well as like above the RSI, so I was like, okay, that's pretty good. But then yeah, we just had a little bit of weakness and kind of went down through it. So yeah, let's see if we continue the downtrend or if we get the little bounce here. If I lose this one though, I'll probably... Dang, my body like flew there. I think the 1 minute EMA is strong. It's been pretty strong today. At least like on the move up, it was pretty strong. So it could be kind of strong on the way down as well. So maybe... Let's see how we react there, because we could form like a bear flag off the 1. Which might contribute to me being stopped out. Maybe I'll go break even. Oh, that was a nice headshot. Or we'll push through it right here. This is actually looking pretty good. It looks like we're popping. I'm gonna say if we don't pop, I might go break even, which I know you're against, but that's just how my mind works. Because like, if we've got like a reason that we're gonna go down and get stopped out, I might as well like take the risk off. Still give it a chance. But you know, there's no reason to take a loss when like, if it were to like hypothetically come down and fill this bear flag like right here, like below this candle, it's probably going to stop me out. It's kind of how I see it. So I don't really feel bad locking in like $29 and just letting it either run through the EMAs but I might regret it. Maybe I will put down just a little bit to give it like a little room to kind of give a fake out entry. So yeah. It looked promising, but it looks like it is just gonna kind of blow through here potentially. Or maybe we got saved by a tick. That'd be funny. We end up winning this trade after that. It happens though. I'll accept break even. Yes. I got approval. Got permission. Yeah, 15-minute EMA rejection. So yeah, that's the only problem is if we are going to go bearish off the 15-minute EMA. Not really worth the risk to hold this for me. But if we can somehow not get stopped out here, we still have a chance. Yeah, don't worry. I won't get in a habit of going break even. But I think this situation, it makes sense. Oh, I choked it. So we're kind of just going nowhere. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's the tank shooting me. Looks like we might try and get above the EMA here. This could be what we need. Oh, that's what's shooting me. And the helicopter. Looks like might be getting the break even. Well, maybe not. Don't want to jinx it here, but we're kind of like edging it right now. It's like twice now that we've literally... I mean, this one was literally like... We missed it by a literal tick. Like 0.25. This one was like... about a point. I still imagine we get stopped, but like it actually is like... It'd be funny if this holds. Definitely wouldn't complain though. Ooh, what a headshot. 210 meters. Another one, 201. This could actually be the move up here. This actually could turn into a winning trade. That's funny. Again, don't want to jinx it. But looking promising if we can get above the 15. They're not out of it yet. Probably gonna get stopped out here.
Stop filled.
There it is. Yep, looks like we're holding the 15 pretty nicely. Might actually be a good entry short. I'm not a fan of like flipping trades like that. Going from like long to short. Sometimes it makes sense though. I imagine we sweep the lows and get like a decent move down off the 15. Maybe not like a full move though. But yeah, if we dip below the RSI again, get back above, could try one more time. Price action reads bearish. What chart is that time frame? This is the 1 minute. So yeah, if you look at like the 5, 15 minute, we're still overall bearish. I mean bullish. But yeah, 1 minute right now is looking a little bearish. Yeah, I got unlucky with the chop there and with the 15-minute EMA. But I think we will still go up. Like I said, if we pull back below the RSI again, I might try it again.
Got eyes on enemy tank. Contact enemy infantry.
There we go. Yeah, that way if we do decide to dump a little bit more, I don't just take another loss. 903rd. That's valid too. If it's cooked, it's cooked. Facts. Yeah, it could drop a little bit lower before the rise. Could kind of come down to this previous level that we bounced here. This buy though is more based off of the RSI though instead of a support or resistance. You can see we actually got like a decent move up. We just didn't get the full move there that we were looking for. But this could be a better level for sure. Yeah, we were oversold on the RSI. We're still kind of down there near the 30s. So the idea is eventually we got to go back up to 70. Might just not be ready for it yet. That's true. And we're not exactly chopping. Just like I said, would actually kind of validate a sell here. But also, like I said, I'm not a fan of like switching up trades like from long to short, back to back. But that would have made kind of sense. Maybe go for a sell on this candle close. Would have had a nice little move down there. But it might be kind of short-lived as well. I don't know what that is. I just read the chart price action. That's fair enough. A lot of the time that is kind of all you really need. Dang, jets are so cool in this game. But yeah, RSI is just like the relative strength index, is what they call it. And it's just this indicator on the bottom with the red line. Obviously, not 100% accurate, but it's another confluence to help, you know, just overall confidence in trades and direction. Basically, if we get below the 30 on the RSI, which we're kind of near there right now, it indicates that the market is oversold. And it's kind of the same if we're above the 70. Kind of indicates that we're overbought. Which would mean that we're likely going to reverse a little bit. Maybe not like a full reversal, but like definitely a reversal of sorts. Which is why it normally works better, like in a choppy environment. Like if we're trending, you probably don't want to be taking it. I think my aim sucks. That was embarrassing. I don't know what's going on, but somehow I'm still alive. Oh no. He still can see me. Like I call me out trading and gaming. How long have you been trading? About 2.5 years. Not the longest time, but decent amount. That was a nice headshot though. We'd like to see it. Yeah, doing my best. Doing my best. Definitely still room to grow though, as always. Have an amazing day, sir. You as well. Thanks for coming to the stream and hanging out. I'm glad you liked it. Like the calm vibes. So we are kind of making the move down that I was kind of worried about with the break even there. Yeah, I could dump. It's kind of what it's feeling like, especially holding up the 15 like that. I mean, yeah, whether it's the first entry or the second, probably preferably the second, assuming that we're in a little bit of a chop. Second entry would have been really nice. And this might have been a third. Might have been a little too far away still. But if we get through this support here, we could definitely be going for maybe like the 580s, 585. We definitely have some room to go down, that's for sure. See, if I was going to try the long again, this could be it. Could be kind of valid. Just since we got to this key level of support here, as well as we did below the 30 again, got back above it. So hypothetically, that could be like not a bad try for a third time. But like you said, if we're not chopping, we're not chopping. And clearly we're going down. And I might just hit this 1 EMA again and reject, because the 1 EMA has been very strong. So Could have made sense, but also I definitely don't feel bad staying away from that. It has a slight chance to work out. But is that enough to like take the trade? For me, probably not. Unless I was like not down on the day, then maybe I would. But even then, it's always good to take A+ setups. Yeah, it looks like sellers. You're down the day. Oh, well, I meant like on, just on this account. Like 74. Negative 74. But no, technically I'm green on the day. If you include my other account, which obviously is a part of what's going on. Yeah, just meant on this account. Feeling our side by here out of spite. Well, that's exactly what I was like. What I was saying is like, it's not bad, and like, out of spite, you almost want to just like run it. I mean, kind of double bottom here with this previous level and the RSI. Ooh, Tech Flu followed me again. Damn, looks like that third one might have been the one. Again, not a glitch though. Don't feel bad not taking it. But it definitely had a lot of reasons to make sense. But we still have a ways to go before the 70 RSI or kind of where we take profits. This could be another like kind of like this move where you might have to take a break even, or maybe it does make the move up. We'll find out. My laptop died. Nah, you're chilling, you're chilling. I kind of decided before not to take it. Even though I did point out several times that it was pretty good. And could work out. But I definitely agreed with you earlier when you were talking about like the third entry and just like if it was gonna chop, it was gonna chop. For the 15-minute. Like for the buy or the sell, because we are bouncing off the 15 and the 5 right now for a nice short. But we are right at that consolidation from the overnight. If you're talking about like support for going long. Oh, I nearly got the turn on him. Down, up, down, same location. Ah, yeah, for like the chop. Right, looking at the 15-minute, technically we now have eagle short and long momentum. It's too short. Momentum moves equal. Oh, I already said that, I think. But yeah. Oh, nice headshot. But yeah, I definitely called out the long here. Just kind of talking about like right in here. Might have taken too much drawdown there, maybe not, but yeah, definitely like after seeing hold here long enough and then get up here, even maybe above the EMA. Let's see what happens. Like I said though, not like A+, just considering like the downtrend that we kind of have. But obviously, like I said, looking at the 15-minute, with the momentum kind of canceling out both long and short. Still pretty valid. But yeah, it still feels kind of dumpy to me at the same time, which is why not quite worth potential loss there for me. Which yeah, looks like we would have taken a break even or we would still be holding it for a potential loss or a potential win still. Still up in the air. Let's see what happens. So we are holding up down here again on my magical blue line. The blue line algo's undefeated. Don't forget it. Charting the chord. Let me check it out. Yeah, the NQ 15 minute looks pretty much identical to that. The NIS. Oh, technically this is your entry price. Not sure if I wanted to like still get in it. Kind of around here would have been like the entry. Like I said though, it still feels a little dumpy. I mean, this kind of validated that idea. Might have gotten stopped out there. I'm trying to remember. I think I would have had like the 23 point stop. So if I got in like at, let's say 700. Yeah, that would have been 23 points. That's right though. Don't buy. Don't worry. Hands are off the buy button. Thank you for the follow as well, Zapatron. Yeah, definitely some red flag moves. Manipulation looking. Definitely not ideal.
Contact! Enemy fast mover!
Oh, the zigzag is crazy. Seriously, they're running the serpentine on us. Juking us left and right. Oh, I'm dead. Maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, here breaking ankles. Oh, there's a tank. Lovely. Looks like we are getting decent bounces off the RSI. We're just not getting like the full move yet. Because yeah, this trade could have taken some profit up here at the EMAs maybe. Same with this one. Could have taken more profit again like at the EMAs. Or just like some break evens. And then this could also be another entry off the 30. And then maybe take profit up here at the 1 or the 5. So it's not bad, but there's definitely, like you said, enough of the manipulation that like you're just not going to get like the full move. which definitely might mean it's not worth the risk. Exactly, yeah, one of the ways to take early profits to 15, which you would have worked out on this trade and this one. The only one I wouldn't have is this first one. But yeah, so far this one's up like over 10 points. Kind of holding the one though, so yeah, that could be like maybe break even if you're going to be pretty aggressive with take the risk off. But then yeah, maybe hold for the EMAs. Just hypotheticals. Some ideas there. Kind of makes sense. But obviously seeing it make new lows like this over and over again, definitely probably not the best idea to take the RSI trade over and over again like that. Exactly. This should be butter. That's what we want. We want butter trades. Melissa, thank you for the follow. Nice. Nice. Headshots are going crazy right now. But my original thing is we don't continue up because we peaked on the 15-minute RSI shorts setup. Yeah, that makes sense too. Definitely keep track of those higher time frames. The woman's great for small moves. And obviously, hopefully, get some of those butter moves as well. But the 1 minute's contradicting the 15-minute. Then probably not the best idea. Could have this bear flag off the 1 minute. Could take out the lows here. But my original thing is we don't continue up because we are that. Like, unless momentum is really strong, the 15-minute RSI range is like the 1 minute. Okay, so they're usually pretty similar. I don't have the 15-minute RSI up. I do have the 5-minute up. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, 5-minute RSI is pretty similar to the 1. Right. 15-minute, 70 to 30, during 9 to 4 p.m. Eastern marks the extent of the moves for the day. Unless the moment was up, in which case it's like one of those trendy days where we just go like up and to the right or dump. That makes sense. We won. Kind of dominated actually. Still had like 900 points, tickets. If the momentum is really high, 15-minute RSI will go 70 to 60 like 4 to 6 times. Dang. It's kind of wild. I know it's because I built a 15-minute RSI range bot on strong momentum days. They'll take like 5 to 6 losses in a row. Jeez. Well, that's good to know. Good to know, though. That's for sure. A couple losses is always unfortunate, but if you learn some good lessons from it, then probably makes it worth it. So I don't know why my vision keeps getting screwed up like that. I'm probably gonna die. What the? I got hit by a vehicle? That's wild. Come on, pick me up. Or not. Saw someone over there on the map. We'll just chill right here. Also, chat, I'm at 99 subscribers on YouTube, so I just need one more to get to 100. If you haven't checked it out already, would appreciate it. I'm also live there as well, if you want to watch there instead of TikTok. I mean, TikTok's great, but I know YouTube's preferred by some. If you don't like watching like the vertical portrait layout on your phone. But if you haven't followed my TikTok either, we'll also appreciate that. I'm gonna get to 1,000 followers so I can get a link in my bio. Would be kind of cool. Let's see if we've held the 5-minute EMA here. Would have been another valid. Kind of like we talked about earlier. RSI trade somewhere in here. Take profit up at the 5 maybe. But like we talked about, also it's not butter, so it's not like not really worth like taking. But in theory, it still pays the bills. Can't complain too much or argue. Looks like I hold in the 5 pretty well for now. I keep getting shot from where there, but I have no idea what it is. It must be like a tank or some sort of vehicle with a turret. Seems to have a pretty heavy gun for that kind of range. Yeah, tank right there. Is there 2 tanks? 1 tank there, 1 tank here. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything against the tank. Oh, those in B. It's probably those tanks.
There's a Vic over here. Take what you can carry.
I'm all alone. Oh, here we go. We have a friend.
Hold the area.
We're on the best spot though. Yeah, only a matter of time. Yeah, I gotta get B back. Outside shop strat, 50-minute TP seems like an interesting variation. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be today anyways. I mean, once I've paid here, would have paid here though, and now here. So that's three to 1. At least for today. Yeah, not expecting the full move, but like still good risk to reward, still good profit target.
Contact. Enemy tank.
I nearly got him. Looks like we could finally get through the 15 though. We're actually almost to the 70 also. Yeah, we're at 62. Could get to 70 pretty quick. But nothing wrong with taking a nice TP up here. I mean, that's still like, if you get in at 77 up to like 25, that's still like 50 points. I'll take 50 points all day. Alright, we got B back, but we're still losing. If I don't move, he won't see me.
Got eyes on an enemy jet!
Alright, now he run. Oh, we're losing B. Looks like I'm just on B duty.
Charlie is under attack. We're targeting objective Delta. All call signs. Hostiles now hold more objectives. Out.
Contact! Enemy!
Hostile forces have maintained control of the fight. Let's go! Don't give up! Our forces are hitting Delta.
Objective!
He's so low. Well, there's so many of them. The tank's in the building. Lovely. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm stuck. Somehow I'm alive. We did get above the 15, but it looks like we're coming back below. We also just tapped into the 70, so definitely a nice little short somewhere in here. Make our way back down, probably. Looks like our team's doing a little bit better now. Took the lead finally. We just need to hold B and we should be fine. Oh, tank. The stairs saved me. Dang, too many of them. Dang, we're losing B. Come on, teammates. What are you guys doing? Semi lose this game, unfortunately. Our teammates give up on B almost as soon as we have it. Like we take it and then they just leave. Just hide behind my bag. Am I alive? Dang, this is a close one. Close game. They're really working on fighting for B. Maybe I'll help these guys. Over at D. Dang, this seems way too close. Dang, I ducked and still died. Gotta love, what is it, like netcode, desync, something like that? A little unfortunate. Well, we got him. We'll come back there at the end. A good game. I was shopping around in this little area between the EMAs now. Might be about that time for me, but thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the support, the new follows and everything. If you haven't already, definitely would appreciate a follow. Also check out my YouTube, almost at 100 subscribers. Might already be there. But no, it looks like I refreshed, so I still need one more. Anyways, hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll be back Monday. Stream both live on YouTube and TikTok. Would love to have you in the chat on the stream again. And don't forget to check out Funny Ticks as well. Get 35% off with code BANG. Or 20% off if you've already bought an account from them previously. But yeah, check them out. Appreciate all the support and hope you guys have a good weekend. Goodbye, see ya.